What's up, y'all? It's KT, the Las Vegas Shark. Back up in this motherfucker one more time, man. First of all, I wanted to say shouts out to all of my fans and shit that's been watching, that's been supporting the videos. Let's keep it moving, y'all. I'm sorry I've been absent. Been trying to get my health back on track or whatnot. And today, I wanted to come chop it up with y'all. Now, I believe the last topic I hit on was the gangster code. Now, first of all, for all y'all that want to take the time on my page as far as getting on my shit, telling me how you think my content should be, or telling me what you think and value your opinion. I mean, first off, I want to start out by saying, like, if it's anything positive, bring it to the table. I don't mind hearing it. But for all of that negative shit, that shit on. I'm sick and tired of motherfuckers thinking just because my city is small and we don't get a lot of recognition, that it don't go down out here. It go down out here just like anywhere. I don't give a fuck if you in Texas, New York. I know it's a lot of people from down south and shit. Whether you from the Bay, much love and shouts out to all of those people that I just mentioned. I'll be seeing a lot of people functioning with me out there in the UK. Appreciate the love and support, y'all. And we just gonna keep it moving. Now, part of the reason y'all ain't seen my face in a good little minute is because I really got tired of all of the negative feedback. And one thing I have to say is God is good. You know what I'm saying? For every motherfucking hater that is out there that don't want to see me shine, that don't want to see Vegas come up, there's about 4 or 5 people that's supporting what I'm doing. And the other night, I'm laying in the bed with my wife and shit. And I'm chopping it up with her. And she was saying, hey, baby, keep doing this shit. Yeah, I want to send shouts out Leslie Denson. In my heart, I love you always. For all y'all that's getting ready to view this video, just know that that person is the reason y'all still gonna continue to get the videos, because I pretty much gave up on this shit. But now, it's a lot of shit that I feel like the shorties be needing to hear from time to time. And really, that's the only reason I jump on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no social worker or nothing like that. But I love all the youngsters out there and shit that may feel like they ain't got no love and support. They don't have shit. I figure being on here, giving my input, letting niggas know what it is. I may not know you by name or face, but for every nigga out there that's struggling, that's going through it, that feel like they alone, I'm in this shit for y'all. And unfortunately, with our youth, we got a lot out there that's forced into grown folks' problems and shit before they really old enough to. And I think that's unfortunate, y'all. Anyway, the topic for today, for all my shorties out there, it ain't no motherfucking thing, no such thing is love out here in these streets. You gotta know when you step out that motherfucking door, you are accountable for yourself. And that now nigga is gonna sit back and take it for you when shit is rough. Now that don't necessarily have to mean beef. That could be money issues. That could be support as far as needing to hear positive words and positive feedback for some of the shit that you may be going through. And it's a lot of negative shit that your homies is gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna see it for what it is, and you're gonna be able to tell the bullshit from the real, y'all. But be your own nigga. If you ain't the type of nigga to be out there in the streets like that, you play ball, you in the females, do that shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing wrong with you being yourself. Excuse me, y'all. I had to clear my motherfucking throat and shit. But anyway, it ain't nothing wrong with a nigga being himself. You'll find that niggas will love you and respect you more for being yourself. Listen to what you like to listen to. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the new latest trend or who might be popping out there. You gonna learn as you get older. You gotta do and listen and function with things at the end of the day that's gonna uplift you. So don't never be afraid to be your motherfucking self. And I'm gonna tell y'all a little story about how the streets don't love you. Over the years, I had my hands in some of the damnedest things. You know what I'm saying? I done tried my motherfucking hand at the selling dope. I done tried my hand at the hidden licks, all of that type of shit. And I can't stress this enough, y'all. For all y'all youngsters out there that think it's cool hitting licks and shit like that, I'm not gonna never down you for what you got to do. I'm not gonna sit back and promote it though at the same time. Some shit that you taking from the next motherfucker that had to work their whole life to get and shit like that, all could be taken away from you in an instant. And the way these streets out here, especially these Vegas streets, but especially all over the world too. Fuck that, not just Vegas, all over the world. You gonna find that these streets is cold. For every false move that you think you can pull as far as getting over on the next man, it's about 5 different motherfuckers that's working overtime, y'all, to try to get over on you. And out of 5 of them motherfuckers, I guarantee you, 1 will succeed. Now, it's a trend or whatever for the youngsters to sit back and pop pills and get fucked up and shit like that, and then they be out in traffic and be wondering why. At the end of the day, we have so many homicides with these youngsters. Now, like I said, I done tried my hand in just about everything, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to tell you a story about my personal experience and shit. I got to be kind of careful on how to tell this story. This ain't to glorify no violence and no shit like that, so I don't want nobody out there thinking that. But I just giving you my story as a reflection to hold up in the mirror for these shorties to see where this street shit gonna get you if caught lacking or unprepared. Now, this been years ago. I don't indulge in those type of crimes no more, so I can freely talk about it. But I call myself trying my hand at selling of the dope. And at this point in time, I'm doing pretty good, you know what I'm saying? Only one problem. You never hustle in the neighborhood that you ain't from. That, and everybody know that, but at the same time, because we young, dumb, and stupid, we think, fuck the next man. I got the ups. And sometimes in life, y'all, it just don't happen like that. Now, with this particular story, could have cost me my life. I call myself going out late night from a service to somebody and shit. And we come to the conclusion that this person need to change. So I'm like, hey, we should have run to the corner because it's a motherfucking store around the corner in the neighborhood that we used to stay in. So I'm figuring, okay, I need some cigarettes. Bros need to get changed. I'm finna shoot him up there. But he basically, nah, the way this shit happened, because I ain't driving. This nigga comes with his baby moms. This nigga basically, we shoot to the store. I'm trying to figure out how I can tell y'all this without it being, because you know YouTube be on this shit. They be trying to make it seem like life lessons. At the end of the day, it's telling you to commit a crime. And bottom line, the only reason I make these videos in the first place is just to aware our youth and to let travelers that come from all different places across America that think it's sweet here, the do's and the don'ts on how this shit works. So, we go to the motherfucking store. I go in the store, get my cigarettes. He's in the back of the line. I'm thinking he's getting ready to get his change. We make the transaction happen like that. Now, I'm already having bad vibes about this cat because at the end of the day, me and this cat only known each other for a short amount of time. And I just always felt he was kind of sketchy to begin with. So I'm already got my eye on that. But I get done out the store. I go back to the car that we in. Now it's baby mom's. I'm not knowing this is her car. She's the driver. She took us up there. Now, I should have known that something was up when she looked at me and told me I don't want nothing to do with this. I'm thinking, dude, what? We finna do this and go right back to the house. Nah, this nigga get in. We go back to the neighborhood and shit. And to make a long story short, the nigga told me what it was that he wanted. I say, you know what? I told you before, I don't even do things like that in that fashion. So I'm looking back down to get ready to get my shit and get out of this car. And this is where I fucked up, and this is where you never want to go wrong at. You don't never want to take your eye off a motherfucker. Especially if you out here in these streets and you are serving shit. So, I'm getting ready to wrap up my shit. I look up, and I got a motherfucking 38 snub nose dead in the middle of my face. Now, by this time, this nigga girl is crying and shit. And she's saying, what is you doing? And through the grace of God, this girl slapped that motherfucking gun. And it allowed me to be able to hop out the car. Now, I'm furious because I, at the time, owned the 38. It looked like the same make and model. And my dad came and got it earlier that day. And to make a long story short, imagine you being robbed at gunpoint and the same motherfucking gun that you own just so happens to be the same type of gun that was used to take your shit. So by this time, I wasn't even thinking. I'm like, I ain't got no heat. How the fuck am I supposed to come back from this shit? Make a long story short, the part that I left out, y'all, and this is where you gotta watch what the fuck you do. If you in these streets and you just gotta be out here, don't be out here high on shit. Your boy was off for 2 or 3 bars. So now the whole time this is playing out, I'm getting more and more faded as the second goes by. And that could have been my motherfucking life all because I, for one, trusted a motherfucker that I thought was cool and was the homie. For two, y'all gotta excuse me, I'm a little high, y'all, so work with me. But for two, I took my off a motherfucker. For three, I allowed myself to slip off being hot. So if you out here in these streets, no, it ain't no motherfucking friends out here. And especially in the city of Las Vegas. As far as you want to pick your homies, you better pick them wise because them the niggas that come with the smiles, them also be a motherfucking killer at the same time. The sad part about it is that they just gonna fuck your baby mama and keep it pushing. Niggas ain't finna feel for you because you had to go, nigga. If you in somebody else's turf and they feel like they gotta eat, they gonna push them that shit. And it's sad because we at a disadvantage thinking that living the street life, you know what I'm saying, it's certain shit we gotta do. You ain't gotta do a motherfucking thing. Hold your head. If you out there, be out there to achieve your purpose. Don't just be out in the streets lacking and thinking it's cool to be out there kicking it and shit like that, because it's not. I done lost a lot of homies over the years to gun violence. Why? Because niggas is out in the streets being lackey, taking risks that niggas shouldn't even really have to take. And then the fucked up part about it is once they gone, they don't even know shit about shit, but they leaving everybody here behind to have to hurt. It's a lot of young niggas that at the end of the day have the IQ of geniuses. And I think a lot of niggas that we call big homies, niggas that at the end of the day supposed to be stand up, motivate these children to do something better than what the fuck we chose. Because at the end of the day, it's your decision as a man of what the fuck you chose. So if you done already became a fuck up in life and it just really ain't no change in you and you know it, protect yourself at all points in time. But aware these babies that at the end of the day still got a motherfucking chance and that are bright and that are smart and that could be up in them colleges filling them seats that unfortunately are minorities. And I'm not making this about race at all, so I would never want anybody to think that I'm prejudiced. Far from it. But it's a lot more minorities that I feel need to be in these seats or at them graduations when it's time to celebrate the fruits of their labor. To be able to go out there and get jobs and shit that at the end of the day we wish we could have. I'm not no nigga that's gonna front. I'm not no nigga that's gonna sit back and tell you I did a whole bunch of this, and that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be me. You know what I'm saying? Being me is everything to me. I will protect me at all points in time. And don't think that at the end of the day, for all y'all niggas that be out here thinking that y'all gonna cyberbully a motherfucker or contradict what I talk to these kids about on this channel, man, y'all can get the fuck ghost with that. This shit ain't about likes. This shit is the truth. And as long as I'm out here to street motivate these youngsters, that's all the fuck I'm gonna tell is the truth. If you don't like it, I'm gonna fuck. I'm sorry. It's a lot of motherfucking things that I'll be wanting to say, but at the end of the day, this gotta always remain on the positive tip. At the end of the day, I know I do a lot of cursing, and I'm sorry for all of the parents out there that may be watching this shit. I'm sorry about my language. I'm from the streets. This is how I am. I'm not no asshole. I'm never going to tell you to tell your children something that's immorally correct. I'm trying to give our city a music scene. It's a lot of motherfucking collabs that I'm finna start hooking up. I just, as far as doing that, I've been scared to reach out to a lot of artists out there because my platform is nowhere near their status. But I'm working at this shit every day. And this shit is going to eventually get done. Before it's over with, Vegas, I have a production company. Self-made though. By a real Las Vegas veteran. It's a lot of motherfuckers out there that's claiming 89106. Shit, I feel that too. I bleed that shit too. So don't get that shit fucked up. Anyway, I just wanted to get on here and give y'all a video. This is just a sample of some of the shit that I got coming. There's a lot of shouts out that I want to give to all the hoods out there. Shouts out to the Pablos. I seen in one of my comments, y'all fucking with the videos. I fuck with y'all too. Much respect to y'all. I'm a street nigga, so I ain't gonna never give up too much, you know what I'm saying? But I know y'all niggas, you know what I'm saying? Much love and respect. That's all I gotta say about that one. I'm sorry if I haven't got to y'all hood. If it's any motherfucking suggestions that y'all want to drop in the comment box that's positive, you know what I'm saying? To let me know I may have forgot y'all section. Or if anybody out there just want to be, because here's another thing I wanted to hit y'all with real quick. I'm sorry I don't mean to take up too much time on the video, but it's been a minute doing this one, so I just wanted to give y'all something worth watching. Right down to the story. It's a lot of shit that I had to leave out that story. I had nothing to do with it, but like I said, for the man that did that, rest in peace. Because I heard he did it to a couple. So I don't want nobody to get that shit fucked up and saying that I did that shit. But direction we going with this shit is if you want me to do an interview on you, because I don't want to never give my opinion about somebody's hood and then they get it fucked up and think that I'm trying to say that's what it is, and I may not know the information all the way. I ain't never gonna give y'all nothing but facts. So what we gonna do is we gonna make this shit available for all of y'all that want me to represent y'all section and come. If y'all want to interview, I'll pull up. Or we can meet somewhere. It don't really matter. But fuck with me. It's much love. A lot of y'all be wanting to know, am I going to make my pages or whatever? Right now, I'm really just focused on improving the channel so that y'all get better quality. So I'm going to catch up with all of those things. Just give me a little bit of time. But other than that, that's how we rocking, y'all. And with that being said, much love. It's KT the Las Vegas Shark. West, and I'm out.